Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are working with the November 2016 hip kits, and jumping into it, I'm going to go ahead and use this cut file that I showed you guys at the beginning of this video. I just cut it up and I resized a couple of the ornaments, and yeah, and I put it through my Silhouette Studio and printed them out, or I guess cut them out. So that's the cut file I'm going to be using, and then here are some of the products that I'm going to be using on this layout. This is ephemera pieces from the exclusive Hip Kit Club, and then a lot of this other stuff is exclusive, and I'm using stuff from the main kit, the embellishment add-on kit, and some from the Documenting December kit. So I'm kind of using a mixture of stuff, and I'm okay with that. But I know some of you like just using just the main kit stuff or just the embellishment kit stuff. So let me know in the comments if you prefer one or the other, and I can definitely make some videos with just using one kit at a time. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this wood paper for my background, and I'm going to kind of show you the design and what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and use a pencil and mark where all my stuff is going to lay, just so I remember and not forget, just because I like the way everything was laying on the layout. So I'm going to go ahead and glue on my cut file to the backing of that pattern paper. And then I decide, well, I'm not liking the wood grain, or the wood paper. I always say wood grain. I'm not liking the wood paper, so I went in with this white background, and I like this a lot better. I'm so glad I switched it out, and you'll see it all just come together very nicely for me. And so it's always a good way, good to look at your layout and really think about, if you're missing something or if something's not coming together, just walk away from your layout and come back to it. So I cut apart some of that pattern paper from Crepe Paper, Snow, and Cocoa, and I'm just kind of doing the same design that was on the pattern paper, but I'm using more of the, I guess, pastel colors that were in the pattern paper, just because I didn't want too much of boldness in the background. I wanted it to be kind of subtle, because I really wanted my photo to pop and be the main focus in my layout. Okay, so I finally get to use this exclusive washi tape from the Hip Kit Club. These washi tapes were amazing. They're so pretty, and I couldn't wait to get them on one of my layouts. So I was so happy I got to incorporate a lot of those washi tapes on this layout, because they really mimic the design I have going already. So I was super excited to get those down on my layout. So I'm just cutting up some here and there and just incorporating as much as I can. And it's mostly just the pink and the yellow strips of washi tape. Okay. So I'm liking how that's looking. And I did pop up the back of my photo on pop dots just so it gives it more dimension. And it just, your eye goes directly towards it more when it's popped up, I feel like, too. Okay, so I'm going to use some of these embellishments, and these are all exclusive from the ephemera pack from the Hip Kits. And those were designed by Kim Watson. So I go ahead and take the backing off my pop dots and put my photo down, and I adjust it later, but you'll see that. And then I'm going to go in with this title, and it's called Christmas Kisses, and I knew exactly where I wanted my title to go, so that's why I moved up my photo a little bit. So I love how it tucks in right there underneath my photo. So I go ahead and I just put that down, and then my kisses right there. So I just love how that came together. I feel like it was the perfect spot for my title. Okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use some more of I'm going to put some thread down. And I go in with this pink thread, and then I'm going to put that behind my flare button there, and it's just an arrow. It's going to be pointing to my kiddos. And put that right on top of the snowflake. And I'm just going to keep adding just more stuff here and there. And then I decide, okay, I need something on the right side to balance out what's on the left side. So I'm going to add just some strips and cut them out of that pattern paper. And again, I'm using just the subtle pastel colors that were in that pattern paper. So I kind of messed with that a little bit, deciding how I want to lay. And I am going to go in and add some ephemera over there too. This washi tape was giving me some trouble, so I thought maybe I could cover it up. And I do end up finding this little snowflake, and it worked out perfect because you can't even see my mess up now. So that worked out great. Okay, so I'm liking how this is looking. I'm going to go ahead and commit to that. And I'm going to add this little Christmas tree and then a Christmas tree right there behind my photo. I could get carried away with all of the embellishments and all the goodies that came into our kits this month. So this is a Project Life card, and I went ahead and just cut out the 25, and I felt like it went well with my layout because the colors were the same, and with it being on Christmas Day the 25th, so it made sense for my layout. So I go ahead and add some sequins here, and then I'm going to add that 25, and I just love how this layout came together. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, leave a comment. Please subscribe. You can watch some more of my videos on my channel. You can check me out on Instagram, on my blog, on Facebook. And if you guys have any questions or anything about the kits, that'll all be in the description below. But if you come up with some more questions, don't hesitate. Just leave it in the comments, and I will get back to you on any of those questions that you have. Oh, and I love that I added this thread. I forgot to mention that. To make it look like these ornaments are just dropping down on the page. I feel like that was a perfect added touch to this. So, okay guys, I have photos coming up, some close-ups, so I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!